What's happening, squad? Back again. So in Oklahoma tomorrow, they passed this law 3-4 months ago, and up until now, you had to have a concealed carry license in order to carry a handgun on you for your own protection. Starting tomorrow, November 1st, in Oklahoma, they now have what's called, and it's not called concealed carry. It's not called open carry, which is a lot of people are calling it open carry. It's not called that. It's not called either of those. It's actually called constitutional carry or permitless carry, meaning you don't need a permit to carry your pistol. You don't need a license of any kind. You don't have to go take your little class and pay the people your money for no reason when they don't really show you anything. You don't have to do any of that anymore. Now you're able to just carry a gun. It's your constitutional right. That's what it should have been always, but for some reason it wasn't. This law is already in effect, has been in effect for a long time in other states, and it's worked well. There are a few things you should know about it, though, before you start carrying your gun and thinking you can go anywhere you want and those types of things. Number one, if you're going to go into a different state, you need to look up their gun laws first. You need to look and see if they have constitutional carry there. If not, you need to look up their gun laws to see. Some states you may have to have a concealed carry license to actually carry your gun there. Therefore, you might choose to go and get a concealed carry license anyways. If not, you need to look up the laws and how to carry them. Some states you're able to carry them if they're locked in a compartment inside your car, if they're in a trunk, etc. Things like that. As far as in Oklahoma, you can carry your gun on you concealed. You can carry it under your shirt, in your waistband, wherever you want, in a pocket. You can carry it anywhere you want, concealed. Where nobody can see it. You can also carry it in a holster outside of your pants where everybody can see it. There's no rule on how you can carry it. You can carry it however you want. As long as you're not carrying it in your hand, waving it around at people, you're good. As far as where you can go with it, you can pretty much go wherever you want with it, except for government-owned or government-ran places. Courthouses, police stations, some banks, places that are individually owned. If they have a sign that says no guns allowed, you can't bring them in there. Other than that, places like zoos, the Gathering Place, things like that are public venues where you go, public places where you go for entertainment purposes. Those type of places, you are allowed to carry them, but they ask that you carry them concealed. They don't want them out where they're viewed, where people can see and where people can cause a panic about people having guns in there and stuff like that. So they don't mind that you carry them. They don't care. They're okay with you carrying them, but they want you to conceal them in those types of places. Anywhere else, you can do as you please. Obviously, a lot of people are confused about this. You have a lot of people that are haters about this law. They're all over online talking a bunch of ignorance is what it is, because they're on there running their mouths saying shit before they even know the facts and how it works or anything. They're just talking shit about, oh, everybody's going to be running around with guns, shooting each other now. Okay, well, don't you think
your device isn't
that
set
if...
yet. To get started, download the Google Home app on
don't
your
you
phone
think
or
that
tablet.
if the person is stupid enough to just go shoot somebody, that they would have already done it? Do you think that they honestly care that it needs to be legal for them to have the gun before they can shoot somebody? It's still illegal to shoot somebody for no reason. So a person that's dumb enough to do that didn't need to wait for it to be legal for them to carry the gun. Think about that before you speak. There's a lot of people that are on there saying that people are just going to be running around shooting each other now. If they're dumb enough to go running around shooting people, they're not going to wait for a law to be passed for them to be able to carry it before they go do so. They would have already done it, already been in jail, and everything that comes with it. So think about it before you speak to the people that are ignorant to the facts. Secondly, they're saying, oh, you're going to have a bunch of criminals running around. They don't have to pass background checks to have guns now. Da, 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 da. First off, you do have to have a background check to buy a gun. If you go to buy a gun, they're going to do a background check. If you have violent crimes, if you're a felon, period, you can't own a gun. Therefore, you won't be able to have one. You won't be able to carry one. And if you buy one off somebody that's a second, third party that is a used gun that you didn't have to show ID for or anything, and you get pulled over, they run your ID and it says it shows that you're a felon and you have a gun on you, you are in trouble. You can't just carry it around now, even being a felon. So people that are worried, people that are, again, speaking ignorantly, not knowing the facts, you technically do have to pass a background check to carry a gun. And if you don't, and you get caught, like I said, you get pulled over and you have a gun and you're a felon, or you're not supposed to have guns because you're on parole, probation, whatever, then you're in trouble. Just like you would be right now, before the law starts. If you're carrying a gun right now and you're any of those things and you get pulled over, you're in trouble. It's the same thing. So read the facts, read things, think about things before you're on there just speaking ignorantly. Just, it looks stupid, you sound stupid, and it's always people that don't understand the facts that are just so irate and so pissed off and so just, like I say, they're saying the most ignorant things because they don't even know what they're speaking about. They don't know the facts behind it. They don't know the rules. They don't know the regulations. They don't know anything about it. They're just on there running their mouth. So think about things, read things, look up things, check things out before you go on there talking. This is to the people on there being ignorant. To all my people that have carried guns, have owned guns always, are pro-gun, for the rights of being able to protect yourself and your family. Shout out to you guys. I think that everybody should be able to carry a gun for those reasons right there. No other reasons than for the reason that, look at the news. The world's getting crazier. Every day you turn on the news, somebody attacked somebody else did something stupid. You need a gun, whether you like guns or not. You don't have to like them, but you would much rather have one with you when somebody attacked you or tried to hurt you or your family or your kids or your wife, whatever. You would much rather have one then to protect yourself and them than you would for something like that to happen and you not have one. So that's a way you should really think about it. You don't have to like guns. You don't have to be a gun lover, but you should still carry one for your family's safety. Period. Like I said, and if you're one of these people that have always done it and you've went and took a class, like I said, the concealed carry permit class doesn't really teach you much. They teach you obviously common knowledge, common sense things. Don't point a gun at people. Point your gun at the ground. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot it. You shoot a few rounds at the class maybe, and that's pretty much it. So again, people that are on there speaking, just saying ignorant stuff, who have never even been to a concealed carry class to know what you're really taught. In their minds, it's some kind of huge class where they teach you everything about weapons and how to use them and this, that, and other, and it's really not. They teach you some common sense things that most people that have guns already know. They teach you common sense things, how to handle a gun, how to not handle a gun, how to not point it at somebody, shoot somebody. You shoot some rounds so they can see that you know how to shoot it, and that's about it. So again, people shouldn't be speaking about things that they don't know about. Read up on things, go take a class, watch something, watch a video, you know what I mean? Read the facts before you get on there talking, because you just sound ignorant. That's why people are laughing. That's why people are coming back and then they get all mad because they don't know what to say back because they didn't know what they were talking about when they started. Like I said, it just bugs the shit out of me to get on there and look at all these ignorant people. And I'm not necessarily calling them ignorant, but they're speaking ignorantly. The stuff that they're speaking about, they know nothing about, which is ignorance. Don't speak about something you don't know anything about. That is what ignorance is. Read up on your stuff. Check it out. Know what you're talking about. Like I said, hope everybody enjoys the new law. It's going to make it a lot easier for people in general just to be able to carry their weapons on them in their car. However, to protect themselves. Like I said, people aren't. It's still a law, and it does not mean you can go out there and wave your gun around and shoot people and it's going to be legal. It's still illegal to shoot somebody without cause. So the thoughts that people are having about this are just, like I said, stupid. But anyway, so all my people that are gun owners, gun supporters, have them to be able to protect themselves, their families. Shout out to you guys. Like I said, drop me a comment. Tell me what you think about the whole situation. Tell me what you think about the new law and how it's going to benefit everybody. Because not only does it benefit you and your family, but it benefits anybody around you that may get in trouble. If you happen to be there and you have a pistol on you, you're able to help whoever, or at least try to help them. It doesn't mean you're Superman. It doesn't mean you can stop or help everything or make everything, you know what I mean, better. But you could try. So, anyways, other than that, like I said, appreciate everybody. If you haven't already, subscribed to my channel, hit the notification bell, like, comment, subscribe. Hope everybody's having a good Halloween, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out. Appreciate you.